Some of the people will find this video very informative, and some people will sit there and won't. But I've been listening to the news, I have been watching the news lately, and it seems like a lot of people aren't taking this coronavirus COVID 19 pandemic, they're not taking it seriously. They are sitting there. I haven't been on this channel in a while. But I've been sitting here watching people saying, man, I'm not letting this stop me. I'm going to go out to the beach. I'm going to go on spring break. You idiot. Like idiots that you are, going on spring break. And guess what? You have the coronavirus. Okay? You have the coronavirus. You have COVID-19 and you infected everybody else because you want to be selfish and say, you know what? I'm going to the beach. I don't care. I need my spring break. How many there's going to be? See, the problem is, and I used to be that way. I used to be that way because I used to be young. Okay. I used to be that way. Everybody, when they're young, you think you're invisible. People went on that beach and they got infected. And I'm sure they're regretting not going to the beach. Okay. When they tell you to stay home, they mean stay home. They're not sitting there. They're not saying, oh, sitting saying this just for the help. They're saying stay home because it is not safe to go out there mangling with people, doing God knows what with anybody, and you don't know what condition they have. But some of you just don't care. Taking an instance in New York. Now I know people in New York. I know people in New York. And they scared to death. They're scared to death. In New York alone, over 1,800 people are dying, and it's getting worse. They're dying every 20 25 minutes. One person is dying. New York is terrible. New York is the worst right now, and I feel bad for people in New York because that's a scary thing going on. Now, what I will disagree with one thing in the media, because the media they love to hype people up. And I blame, the one thing I would disagree with Trump. Because, to me, people say, oh, no, I don't care for Donald Trump. I don't care, but Donald Trump, he says by the end of this, 100 to 2,000 people are going to die. When you say stuff like that, you're going to cause panic. The media loves to cause panic at the end of the day. They love to cause panic because they want the ratings. I'm not going to sit there and say 500 people, a million people going to die. I'm not going to say that. What I'm going to say is, look, we're going to try to get this out of control. We want to prevent any more loss of life if possible. But you're sitting there saying, well, 100,000 people, 200,000 people, one time you're going to say, probably say a million people going to die. So now you're going to have people nervous, people upset, and people living on the edge because they don't know whether they're going to live or die or not. Okay, you have people that are in hospitals, their loved ones can't even go see how they're doing. Some of them are dying alone with hospital staff around them. This is how bad it is. And people aren't taking it seriously. So the way to prevent from getting that is if you don't have to be out there, stay home. Or if you have to go to the grocery store, don't go out there buying up 15 packs of toilet paper, 15 packs of 15 rolls of toilet paper, buying up everything, buying 6 cartons of milk and 20 packs of water. There's no need. There is no need. It is ridiculous how people they just go crazy when something goes on. They go out of control. I've seen videos of people going out of control just to get toilet paper. The stores aren't closing. They're not. Just relax. But this is the issue that I have with this country is that they weren't prepared for this. You're never prepared for anything like this. You don't have enough ventilators. You should always be prepared for anything. You weren't prepared for this, anything can happen. You got to be prepared. You should have enough ventilators at a hospital. You should have enough. Every hospital should have tons of thousands of ventilators because you don't know what's going to happen. And now you have this situation that's going on, and now doctors, hospital staff have to decide whose life is more valuable. The doctors get to decide that who lives or who dies. This is how bad it is. This is terrible because once again, this country wasn't prepared. Okay. A lot of people are missing work. I can't miss work. I'm an essential employee. So I can't miss work. I mean, I could because if I had the symptoms or if I just don't want to come in, I can get excused there. But, I have to get up and go to work because I don't know when that job's going to say, you know what? It's time to shut down. It's too dangerous. It's too risky for everybody. A lot of people don't know when their next paycheck is going to come because this is serious. It just got real. Okay. Stay home if you don't have to go nowhere. If you have to go out, wear a mask, wear gloves, don't be around everybody. Right now, it's not the time to be meeting people, being around people. That right now, your life is more concerned. Schools are closed to April 30th. I'm pretty sure that schools are going to be done for the rest of the year. I'm pretty sure that's going to happen. They should just go ahead and just say, you know what? No more school for the rest of the year. They're probably going to promote people to the next grade or whatever. But right now, it is too dangerous for people to be in large gatherings and large groups of people right now. And sporting events, leagues have been shut down for some time. You know, I won't be. And here's another prediction. I will not be surprised if sports is shut down for the rest of this year. Sports might be canceled for the rest of the year. Okay, and the year beyond. Sports might be shut down for a year or more because people want to consider it may not, and the doctor said it might come back in the fall. Oh man, you talking about it coming back in the fall, you talking about maybe a year before this is all said and done. So right now, as we know it, life is on hold for at least 6 months to a year. If the doctor says what he says is true, just wear gloves when you go out. Are you done? Spray the doorknob. Wash your hands. A lot of people don't wash their hands, and now, and you got a lot of people out there that don't wash their hands. They just sit there. They go to the bathroom. They do what they got to do, and don't wash their hands. Wash your hands. Sanitize your hands. Sanitize. That's all you have to do. This is real. This ain't no joke. This ain't, people just talking just to be talking. This is real. And we have a lot of selfish people that don't take this serious. You have a lot of selfish people who said, "Oh, it can't happen to me. I'm immune to it." But if it happens to one of your relatives, your mom, your father, your aunts, your uncle, your sister, or brother, I bet you'll take it seriously then. It's real out here, people. Hit the subscribe button below, drop a like if you want, and also leave a comment in the comment section.